Hi, welcome to a first reaction of an album of music. This is the fifth album from New Order that we're going to do today. I want to apologize. It's been a couple weeks since I've made a video. I just did one before this, as I'm sure you'll have seen, of angry or salty comments on previous reactions I just kind of go through for fun. So go back and watch that if that sounds interesting. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. I'll be honest with you. I've felt kind of down recently. Felt kind of overwhelmed, busy, just trying to, as Jordan Peterson says, clean my room. Yeah, just been kind of swamped, overwhelmed, burdened, down, not really enjoying a whole lot of what I do, and just haven't felt up to listening to music. But today I'm feeling pretty good. I got a lot of housework done, and I don't feel dead tired. So it's like, you know what? Do it. I need to get to technique, and I'm really eager because this album looks really interesting to me. So, Brotherhood, last album I heard, by New Order. What a freaking good album. I might like it more than Low Life. Hard to say, but they're pretty close to me. I wasn't expecting to like Brotherhood as much as I did, but holy cow, dude. Some of the songs on there blew me away. I like Paradise. As It Is When It Was is fine. Way of Life and All Day Long are my favorites. All Day Long is so good. I'd almost argue it's better than Bizarre Love Triangle. I was really blown away by that one. Just like every phrase of that song is great. Angel Dust is cool, and Every Little Counts is actually pretty solid as well. The only two I'm not super big on are Weirdo and Broken Promise. Those I skip fairly often just because whatever. But it's a great album. Great album. However, technique. We begin with technique today. What an interesting thing this is. 39 minutes, 1989, 3 years after Brotherhood. Alternative dance, acid house, and dance rock. Bernard Sumner reflected, we were in this position of being known for this dance electronic sound and would have been daft to have just stopped doing it. That was the nature of the time. The way we saw it, we were still writing band music as well, so we'd reached a compromise. Peter Hook joked that the album was an epic power struggle between the sequencers and me. I was resisting it valiantly because I still wanted us to be a rock band. They recorded some of this, or most of it, I don't know how much of it, on the island of Ibiza, which is off the coast of Spain. And they were really influenced by the club music, Balearic club music, and the environment at the time in that milieu. So that's kind of an influence as well, is this acid house thing. So I'm like, ooh, okay, cool. We got 9 tracks, so I just kind of want to dive in. Heard none of these. Really excited though, because I don't know what to expect, and just I'm ready to be blown away by another New Order album. It's been 2 weeks, guys. Come on. Come on. Find time. Here we go. What a bizarre song. I really like this album cover. This does not seem like a New Order song. What the hell was that? Wow. Not what I was expecting. I don't know if that's a good indicator for the rest of the album or not, but man, did not feel. So this is what's interesting is like movement definitely felt like Joy Division-esque writing, plus a little bit of synth in there, you know, which they were kind of toying with a little bit on Closer, very, very slightly. But you could feel it there on Movement, and then with Power, Corruption, and Lies, they kind of swung the synth thing in a little bit of a weird direction, and then Low Life and Brotherhood were like these two perfect combos of the post-punk and the synth and the new wave, just kind of, and they were just two great albums. This doesn't feel like it's going to be like the last two, at least from that song, which is fine, but I'm just kind of trying to curb my expectations, and I don't know how to do that all the way. I say, and then there's a song like that. Wasn't bad. First listen, I probably liked it as much as Weirdo from the last album. If that's any indicator for the rest of the album, see, that's what's bizarre. Love Triangle about New Order, especially with Low Life, is because like Love Vigilantes is like nothing else on the rest of that album, and I almost feel like Find Time might be the same way too, where nothing's just gonna quite hit those notes the way that song does, and the rest will be more like All the Way. But we'll see. We'll see. Love Less. Ooh. Now I've just come from the land. They're very soft songs. There hasn't been a lot of rocking yet. It's a pleasant song. I always like just very chill. Like they're not, I wouldn't say melancholy, but they're not bright. They're not dark. They're very just like honest songs, you know. You feel the honesty in the music and the composition. I feel like a lot of my songs come out that way. Like I have like 70 little demo ditties saved in my music folder of just like random riffs or chord progressions, and they all kind of come out similarly to this kind of song, where it's just kind of very. It's pleasant to listen to. Not to say my music is pleasant to listen to. I can't really judge that, but it's like this stuff is pleasant to listen to, but it's honest, and that's my goal when I try to make music anyway. Yeah, cool. Round and Round. Ooh. This album is so subdued. Like, just a lot of their old songs just had like good build-ups or good climaxes or good just breakouts in the last like minute. And these have all been just very subdued, almost more mature in a way. Not to say the others weren't, but this is very intentional. It's interesting. Still don't know how I feel. Guilty Pointe Noire. Oh yeah. I feel like this is going to be the We All Stand of the album. Ooh. Like this. Didn't know how I felt at first, but I really warmed up to it. I think that one's pretty sick, actually. Again, very subdued. Very confident in how little it has to say. Wow. 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 I'm trying to perfect the Wally wow. I'm not very good at that. Run. Apparently this one got in some hot water. The guitar break, allegedly, in Run, was too closely resembled John Denver's Leaving on a Jet Plane. Case was settled out of court. Song has since been credited to New Order and John Denver. Because I saw it in the writers list on Wikipedia. It's like everyone is, Sumner, Gilbert, Hook, Morris, except for that one. Also has John Denver on it. I'm like, wait, what? Who? What did who, huh? And it's like, oh, okay, it was an allegation thing. Whatever. So let's see what Run is like. That's very close. It's actually kind of distracting, honestly. I really love like the last minute of their songs and how they just usually change over to something completely new. Pretty good, aside from the really distracting guitar line. Apparently it was for fun, because I saw this on the Wikipedia page when I was looking at the John Denver stuff. It got remixed as Run 2, and it was released as a single as Run 2. Main difference is that the song has been made more radio-friendly by editing down most of the long instrumental run-out and appending it with a final repeat of the chorus. It also strips back much of the echo and layers of synthesizers, and in place centers the mix on Sumner's vocals and the bass guitar of Peter Hook. So I'm just going to skim through that real quick, see what that sounds like. The hell? Sorry, that was apparently the extended mix. This is the actual single version. Oh, man, it's nowhere near as good as the album version, for sure. Run one all the way. Hashtag Run One Army. Okay, sorry. Mr. Disco. We got 3 songs left. Let's keep trucking. Oh my gosh. Really crisp production on this one, this whole album. Did he say, when I take yogurt to bed, I can't help but face you? It's actually probably my least favorite. There's a couple things I liked about it, but I don't know. There's something about like the second to last or third to last songs on New Order albums that just like don't click with me right for some reason. I don't know why that is. Anyway, Vanishing Point. This one is apparently like well regarded, or it's like has millions of views on YouTube. Something people really like it, I think, which I have to take with the smallest grain of salt, because people really liked "Oh Sweet Nothing" from Loaded by Velvet Underground, and I did not enjoy that song, and I got kind of castrated and crucified at the same time for it. Not really. People actually didn't mind a whole ton. But yeah, it just makes me eager to hear songs when they have a big thing behind them. So, Vanishing Point. I can see it. This is good. I like how it gets like very like loose and reverby during like the verses, but then when the chorus comes in, it like tightens up and gets like much more focused and intense on like the keyboard hits. You'll notice it when you hear it. It's mainly because of the just synth like pad that's going. See, there's no like synth to lighten this part up. It's a lot tighter. That was awesome. That's good. A lot about that song I liked, actually. I'm so happy. Wow, I can't believe it. I actually liked something that everyone else liked on the first listen. It's a miracle. I'm coming around, guys. Thanks for believing in me. Please donate to my my medical bills. I've run out of my medication. Dream Attack, final song, 5 minutes, and then we'll close this puppy out. I always really like when they do anything remotely acoustic. That's actually like the first New Order song where I liked the first half less than the last half. What are the odds of that? I thought it started really strong, and the outro is fine, but I don't think it's anywhere near as great as that opening bit. Yeah. Anyway. What an album. What an album. I don't know what to think, guys. I'm all over the place on this one. Find Time. Again, like every New Order album I've heard before, I don't even remember what it sounds like at this point because I've just been taken on so many journeys. I might like it more on repeat listens. We'll see how that one sits. All the Way was good. Love Less was good. Round and Round is good. Guilty Partner I warmed up to. Run I think was pretty solid. Mr. Disco, Vanishing Point, amazing. Dream Attack, we'll see. We'll see. What an album though. Wow. It's really invigorating, actually. With this band, it's so weird because like I always get so excited when I get to hear a new album from them, and when I do, I'm just kind of like, and it's like I don't know how I feel, but I know it's good. And then it's just like the dust settles, and I listen to the album a couple more times, and it's like getting all the details worked in. I'm just like, there it is. So we'll see how this sits. Brotherhood kind of threw me for a loop. This threw me for a loop. I love Brotherhood. Maybe I'll love this just as much. We'll see. Very different. Very different. There's some similarities, but it, like, sound-wise, it's similar to some degree to the previous two albums. But, like, songwriting, it's a little different. And the music theory is a little different here. Yeah, cool. So, I asked in the Brotherhood video if I should do Republic. And a lot of people said, yeah, I should. So I think I will. I think I'll do Republic. It's the last New Order album with all 4 New Order OG people in it. I'm pretty sure Jillian left for the next album, Get Ready, which does have Peter Hook on it. Did she leave? I thought she did. It was the last to feature their classic lineup because Waiting for the Siren's Call. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one where Jillian, whoever, leaves. Which apparently it has a 7.9 on Pitchfork, so maybe it's good. There's actually, there's 2 albums. There's 2 albums after Republic. But because I said, like, should I do Republic? And I was like, yeah. I didn't even realize at the time when I said that Get Ready in 2001 had come out. Apparently just alt rock, electronic rock, 50 hours, 50 minutes, 7.6 on Pitchfork, 72 on Metacritic. Should I do that one too? I don't know. I've never heard of it before, like a week or so ago. I don't know. Is it good? Should I do it? Is it as good as Republic, which is just okay apparently? I don't know. But yeah, I will do Republic. I mainly just want to hear Regret, which I've heard the first like 10 seconds of and I love. So I'm really eager to hear the full song. But I'm not like super happy to be listening to it. But maybe it'll be solid. Maybe it'll just be solid. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. After I do Republic, I felt like there was albums that I needed to get to. Oh, after I do Republic, I'm going to do Treasure by Cocteau Twins. Let me see this list of albums. Because I had a couple things figured out that I needed to get to that have been waiting in the wings for a long time. Treasure by Cocteau Twins. And then I think, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I think I'm going to either go either or, Velocity Design Comfort, Remain in Light, or Spirit of Eden, I think are the ways that I'm going to go next. At some point I need to get to another Nick Cave and Tom Waits album. I'm not super eager to do that because I don't love their music a ton. But there might be, I mean, that's the whole reason I'm doing these. There might be music of theirs that I do like. So anyway, that is all. I have a Patreon. You can see it in the description. If you want to throw $1 or $500 my way, I will say thank you. That's it. Song reactions should still be coming at some point. Ethan's very busy. He's working like full-time plus going to school. He's a very busy man, as am I. But whenever we get the chance to do it and we're not just totally drained, we do it. We'll do like 2 or 3 at a time. So thank you for sticking with me, everyone. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I'm up to like 5.7K now, which is really cool. So thank you all for that. Very much appreciated. I wouldn't surprise me if I hit 6,000 by the end of the year. We're kind of on track for that, more or less. We're getting close. So again, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all, like you more than a friend. And I will see you in the next video, whatever I make. Republic. Who knows? Bye.